Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at eTrailer, and today we'll be taking a look at our Konig CB-12 low profile snow tire chains right here on our 2019 Honda Civic Sport. These tire chains are probably going to be one of my favorite tire chains for the Honda Civic Sport. Why? Well, they're one of the easiest ones to put on, so if you're stranded by the side of the road and you need to put on tire chains real quick, I would go with these for ease of use. Another thing is it has some different specs and features on it that make it a little bit more durable and give it a little bit more traction than some of the other tire chains for this vehicle, so we'll talk about that later. We're going to focus on what type of tire chains are best for you, your different situations, and your car. Well, this is a diamond pattern tire chain, and there's usually two types. You get ladder style, which is more traditional, and then diamond pattern, which covers a bit more of your tire. This is helpful for when you have those stops or when you need a turn. Because it covers more of your tire, you get more traction on the road too all the time. And with this being relatively low profile, this also makes sure that you don't feel that bump, 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 bump you get with your larger ladder chains. Let's talk about what makes it low profile. These are CB-12 chains, which means they're 12 millimeters in diameter. Still technically low profile, but a bit more traction and height compared to the CG9 chains. These are made of manganese nickel alloy steel construction. What that means is this is a special combination that focuses on corrosion resistance and being long lasting. So if you're planning on using your tire chains more than once and you want them to last, that's what you would use. What makes Konig's design a little bit different too is that these have the square links, sometimes called D-links. That means both sides are squared off or flat, which adds that traction, and then they have those little grooves on the inside too, adding that extra grip as well. These chains are coated, so it's not bare steel sitting on your rims. That's also going to help out when you do have to put on the chains and maybe you don't have gloves on like I do. That way you're not freezing your fingers off. They're also color coded, so that's going to help you out. Let's say you have to put on your chains real quick. You did not watch my video, so you're not sure how to go around the process. This helps you figure it out. So when your chains arrive, they're going to arrive in this hard case, and I really like that, especially if you're just going for compliance where you need tire chains in your vehicle. This makes it easy to store. Opening up this case though, you're going to get two chains as well as a little goodie bag. So that goodie bag is going to have your spare links, little extra hooks, and then you have your instructions, your plastic mat, and then your plastic gloves. So I have these installed on our front wheels as per the owner's manual. If you're not sure where to install tire chains, please check that out. Another thing is please don't go over speeds of, I think it's 30 miles per hour, just to stay safe with these chains. We have this on the front and the driver's side, so you just get one and you already have two and you're ready to go. So before I guide you through the install process, my personal thoughts about these tire chains is I really like them. Again, earlier in this video, I said they're one of my favorites. That's because it mixes everything. You've got technically low profile chains, you have good clearance there, it's really easy to install. Konig just does a really good job with their tire chains. It is a more premium chain though, so if you're looking for something and you're investing in tire chains, the way this is designed is going to last you a long time. If you need more clearance, let's say you have really close suspension stuff behind your tire, maybe check out the CG9 tire chains. Works almost the exact same way, just a little bit smaller. Now let's talk about that install process. So when you get your tire chains, I highly recommend right away taking them out of the box, just laying them down on your garage floor. That way you're familiar with how they look and you can double check to make sure everything looks okay before you're stranded at the side of the road. So looking at our tire chains here, we're just gonna comb them out, make sure everything is good, nothing's tangled up, nothing's twisted. And you also want to make sure it's facing the correct way. That can be seen right at the hook there. You want the flat portion of this hook facing your tire, so I have it facing up, and you want the hooked portion facing away from your tire. Once everything looks good, I'm then going to grab half of my chains, the one with the orange end, or I guess the yellow end, and that's going to go around our tire. What's worked for me at this step is I actually just comb through the chains make a nice arc around the tire. I found that helps me out with making sure everything's balanced. But once you're there, you're gonna then connect your two ends. So the one with the orange, and then the other side, this connects above your tire. So this is gonna connect together, pull it to secure it, and then go ahead and leave that behind your wheel, and then bring the rest of the chains forward. So see these two red pieces in the front? You're just gonna put those together right there, and then you're gonna just try to move these around, adjust it so it's all nice and even on your wheel. Then go down and connect the bottom pieces. This long gray chain with the rubber end just fits into your hook, so press that lever to open the hook, and then put that chain through, let go of that lever, and then that will allow you to pull tight on this chain. So pull as much of that slack out. Now if this was a smaller wheel, I'd go through this red hoop and then back up, but here we don't need to do that since it is on the bigger side, so I'm just gonna connect our chain up here on top. With that tightened down, you're then just gonna secure your extra chains. You have little tools here for that, like you have a clip there, or you have this sleeve. Do this exact same process on the other side. Afterwards, roll forwards a couple feet and just double check to make sure everything is still there. If it is, then that's it with the install process. Super easy, you're ready to hit the road. And that was a look at our Konig CB-12 snow tire chains on our 2019 Honda Civic Sport. My name is Evangeline, and I hope you enjoyed the journey.